So if you want to know how great Incineroar is, well, this is how we slay one of the most fierce Pokemon, Gyarados. I mean, take that, Gyarados. You can't touch Incineroar even with a weakness. What's up, guys? Get here. Today I'm gonna bring you the Incineroar EX deck. Okay, this is the best time of the meta because we are trying a ton of different stuff and everybody is having fun. This is, well, the most fun I have during a new patch. And well, we got two Incineroars. One of them is the full art one. Check out this guy. Oh, I love it. But anyway, I did pick Incineroar as a starter back then, and I enjoy playing with it. And now let's see how good it is in Pokemon Pocket. So the first attack, Fire Fang. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now burned. So burned actually is kind of like poison, but between turns, instead of 10 damage, they take 20 damage. So it's a stronger version of poison. And between turns, they can flip coins. If they flip heads, then they're cured. So yeah, if your opponent is really good at flipping heads, then you might be in trouble. And you deal 20 less damage between that turn. So, okay, if you don't know how burn works, you deal 30 damage, and then you immediately deal the 20 damage between turns. And then they get the chance to flip a coin. If heads, they cure it. So that's how it works. And then Scar Charged Smash. 80 plus. If this Pokemon has damage on it, this attack does 60 more damage. So for just 3 energy, it deals a whooping 140. Well, Gyarados has to equip 4 energies to deal that kind of damage. Now, before we get further into the deck profile, well, don't forget to sub for free and stay tuned for more awesome content just like this and slap the button so hard, just like parents used to slap you when you were a naughty kid. And don't forget to check out some of my guides, which will be coming very, very soon on this new patch. So, with 2 Incineroars, of course, and, well, don't forget about this card. When I did my review video, well, Rare Candy is a completely broken card that's gonna change up the whole meta. So, Rare Candy, if you still don't know, essentially you can just skip the middle evolution and just go to the stage 2. That's how we simply put it. So choose one of your basic Pokemon in play. If you have a stage 2 in your hand that evolves from that Pokemon, put that card onto the basic Pokemon to evolve it, skipping the stage 1. You can't use this card during your first turn or on a basic Pokemon that was put into play this turn. So yeah, just keep the same rules. You cannot evolve a Pokemon the same turn you put it down, and then yeah, you can't do it during your first turn. That's it. And one card that we have to showcase is this Lily. I actually got this card on my first pull. Just one pack, and I got the Lily. I was like, wow. Is it that easy? But actually I opened quite a bit of packs, and I only got 2 in total. So it's not that easy to get Lily. But I'm really thrilled to get this full art and actually immersive art card. I'm not going to show it here because we don't got much time. But anyways, so this deck consists of 2 Littens, 2 Torracats, 2 Incineroar EXs, of course. I actually put 1 Pokemon Communication right here, simply because sometimes if you have a Rare Candy in hand and you got a Torracat, then it's kind of useless, right? So it's good to trade up that Torracat in hopes of getting the Incineroar EX. So Litten, I choose this version because it deals damage to itself. Because with Incineroar, you have to have damage counters on you to deal that extra 60 damage. Otherwise, you would feel really, really bad. So that's another version of Litten if you didn't know. Let me check. I guess this is how we search Litten. Oh, there we go. There's another version of Litten. 1 energy deal 20. It looks pretty good, but it does not damage itself. So it's kind of bad because it's good that it doesn't deal damage to itself. And then Torracat. It actually deals damage to itself as well. So at first sight, we did not see the Incineroar EX. I did not know it was so good. But I actually did predict well enough that it has an attack that it's like when you have damage counters on it, it deals more damage. Just like a Primeape. So this is a stronger version of a Primeape. And then, of course, we got the 2 Pokeballs, 2 Professor's Researches, 1 cape, 1 helmet. Sometimes this helmet is really clutch. You deal that extra damage, helping you deal with really big threats. Just like in the intro, I KO'd that. Actually, I did not KO that, but I forced the Gyarados player to surrender after taking Rocky Helmet damage, plus my attack, plus a red, of course. And then we got Cyrus, Sabrina, the good old combo. Then 2 reds to deal that extra damage to Pokemon EXs. And finally, the Lily. Okay, Lily, if you still don't know, it heals 60 damage from one of your Stage 2 Pokemon. That's a lot of healing. So yeah, this card is crazy. Now before we start the games, I would like to warn every one of you, because there's one really broken Oricorio card in the meta right now. So look at this thing. Its ability Safeguard prevents all damage done to this Pokemon by attacks from your opponent's Pokemon EX. So in real Pokemon, Altaria has this ability. You just can't touch it with Pokemon EXs. It's just completely bullcrap. But anyway, be careful of this card. And in the second game, I'm actually going to showcase a game where I used Incineroar and won against this Oricorio. So how? Then, yeah, better check out the second game. Now let's jump right into some games and see how good Incineroar really is. And do not forget to suffer free and like the button, and slap the button so hard. Now let's begin. Okay, so this is the deck that I expect to run into a lot. Oh, but it's weak to fire, so we actually have a very good matchup here. We're gonna kill that Magearna in 2 hits. Yeah, we do 50 per turn. So everything is looking up right now. But the thing is, if they can get a Solgaleo in the back with a rare candy, then they can come out and deal 120 damage with just 2 energy. So that might be a problem for us. But anyway, we go for the Litten. Yeah, just go for the Heat Tackle. 50 damage, dealing 10 to ourselves, just like Mankey does. Oh, the promo Mankey was actually a menace. If you still want to check out that video, it's on the channel, so you guys can look for that. Oh, they got the rare candy. I'm green with Envy at this point because I do have the rare candy, but I don't got the Incineroar EX. Oh, and they got the golden Solgaleo EX. That's why I have to showcase this game first. I don't got a gold card this time. Yeah, I feel bad. And now I can go for research, and we do top deck into that Incineroar. So we're gonna start dishing out so much damage right now. And for the Litten, we only took 10 damage, so this is kind of perfect for our Incineroar. If we take any further damage, we can heal it up with Lily. Just remember, do not heal it back to full HP. Of course, if you are threatened to be KO'd, then of course, heal it up. So right here, we go for the rare candy. Oh, this is one of my first 3 games. I think it was my 3rd game. And I already run into the Crown Solgaleo card. Come on. Cut me some slack. Okay, I do get the Rocky Helmet up, because that thing has 200 HP with a cape. I got to get some extra damage off. Luckily, I do have the red in my pocket, so I do have a trick up my sleeve. Yeah, the burn doesn't matter here. Now this Solgaleo EX, yeah, ability Rising Road. This thing's broken. If you have a rare candy early, just put 2 energy onto it, and it can switch right in and KO a lot of your stuff. But well, we actually did kill off the Magina a lot earlier, so this thing's ability is worthless here. But well, we took 120 damage. That's sad. Okay, our ability, not ability, our move deals 140. So with weakness, 160. And finally, with red, we KO the Solgaleo EX. Come on. This is how great Incineroar is right now. Oh, this guy conceded. They don't let us get off our huge move. Come on, you put a crown card. What more do you want? But anyways, this shows you the strength of that Incineroar. Especially if you can get a rare candy and evolve early on. That is why this deck is built around, drawing cards, getting a rare candy, switching with Pokemon communication. So get that Incineroar out early, go for Fire Fang, burn and kill some of the stuff, and late game when you take damage, you go for your Scar Charge Smash. Now, without further ado, let's jump into the second match. Alright people, this guy has a card that everybody has to be aware of. Should I spoil it? Maybe not. I will tell you guys about it when the card is put onto the bench. But anyway, let's play this game normally for now. So, I do have a Torracat, so I can evolve next turn. So 30, 40, 40 is a 3-hit KO. And we do have the energy advantage because we went second. Tapu Koko with Volt Switch. Oh, they heal it up. So it becomes a 4-hit KO. Not looking good. And this card, okay, the Oricorio here is crazy. If you listen to the intro, you know. I showed you this card. This card is broken against most of the decks right now. And shame on this guy for pulling out the Oricorio so early on in the meta. Now this card is anti-fun, especially on day 1. Come on. Yeah, I don't like this guy. Like, come on. Cut us some slack. Actually, looking at this, I do have a deck idea for Oricorio, and that should be my second video this patch. I mean, no promises, of course. I might want to play something more fun instead of sucking the fun out of everybody. But I do have a really great deck idea for Oricorio. Anyway, we do top deck into Incineroar here. And now, let's kill off the Tapu Koko. Yeah, I know. With Safeguard, Pokemon EXs cannot hurt Oricorio. But guys, okay, learn from my mistake. I did make a mistake next turn. So let's see if you guys can spot it or not. At this point I was like, oh, I cannot do damage to this thing. Like, how do I win? I need 2 Sabrinas, but I don't have that in the deck. I only got 1 Sabrina, 1 Cyrus, and that's it. So I was thinking, okay, Rocky Helmet plus Lily. That can help deal some damage. But at this point, I forgot something. Let's see if you guys can spot it and point it out. Okay, let me know down in the comments. Stop the video. And let me know down below right now. So as you can see here, with Fire Fang, I can actually burn him and do 20 damage between turns. I forgot about it now, and I was a little frustrated and just ended my turn. I was thinking, okay, I need to focus on getting the second Litten and Torracat. But I was actually wrong. I could have dealt a lot more damage to this thing. So at least 20 damage. And then if he flipped the tails and did not kill the burn, it would have been like 40 damage onto this thing already. So that's really bad. Just take a look at this. You guys will know exactly why things are going to go downhill if you don't spot it. Now, of course, I do know. Oh, Fire Fang can burn him. And burning does damage. Because the burn damage is not really damage dealt by the EX. It's a status condition. So remember that. When you see Oricorio, go for Fire Fang. So I was like, if he heals here, The Pokemon Center Lady does counter the Incineroar Heart here. Oh, he's got a cape. Okay. I mean, if you run Oricorio, definitely bring Pokemon Center Lady. So that's what I learned from this game. Because, okay, if you run a deck like mine, most of the damage is from the Incineroar EX, right? And if it's another Pokemon EX that does not have status damage like Incineroar, then they can't even touch you. But if we did, like in here right now, then, well, Pokemon Center Lady just completely counters your burn. So now I go for the Lily and heal up. And we do have the Litten. Now we set this up. Next turn we can go for Torracat. Now we can take care of that Oricorio. Easy peasy. Okay, they can't deal 100 damage because the Tapu Koko with Volt Switch it deals 70. Okay. It doesn't matter, he's already dead. Come on. Alrighty, so at this point there's no way they win, so they concede. Okay guys, remember, Oricorio is pure evil. When you face it, okay, try to just burn them, use your Rocky Helmet onto your Incineroar, make them pay for hitting you. So yeah, that's it guys. I'll let you guys continue watching the rest of the games. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed. If you have, don't forget to slap the button so hard, and sub to the channel. So if you have enjoyed this deck, don't forget to slap button so hard just like your parents used to slap you when you were a naughty kid, and sub the channel for free for more awesome Pokemon Pocket content. Now peace out.